Hello, Sprouts. Welcome, welcome. How are we all doing today? I hope you're all having a wonderful Wednesday so far. Kinky, congrats on getting first, and thank you for grabbing a coffee. Kinky, Yeti, XZ, Twitch, Nagu, and hello, Talissima. Welcome, welcome. How are we all doing today? I hope you're all doing good. Today I'm going to be working on the texture pack again. We're going to have a nice, cozy time. I will actually be working on the UI texture pack today, not just making pumpkin faces. But I did make, oh, I'm a different Nuggie than I was before. I did make the, all of the pumpkin faces that we made last stream. I did add those to the Lusher Foliage and more pumpkin faces texture packs that I have. So those are available now. You can get those in your game if you so desire. You're getting ready for Thanksgiving? Yes, it is tomorrow. I hope you guys all have a wonderful holiday. Yeah, no, don't worry. That's so funny you asked, because I did actually get the Jolteon from Share this morning. I didn't get anything cool for my daily packs though. I think I got maybe a new card, like a boring normal card. And from Wonderpick, there was one that had 3 cards I didn't have out of 5. One of which was a full art. And you want to know what I got? I got the 1 out of 2 cards that I already had, and it was the one that I already had the most of too. So that was great. That was wonderful. That was delightful. Your day is wonderful now. I'm so glad, Nagu. I'm having a cozy day so far, I'd say. Kind of. I did get a migraine when I woke up. I unfortunately woke up like really early today, and my brain didn't like that. So I did kind of develop a migraine. I took some pain meds earlier. I'm a little bit nauseous today, but the pain isn't really bad anymore, so that's good. So I figured we'd just have a cozy day. I am using the Dino Nuggie model today, just fully actually using it. Mostly because I kind of want to see like how it looks in a stream, make sure I'm satisfied with it, and then I just need to make a like a showcase video type thing, and then it should be ready for sale, for release, if I'm happy with how everything is looking. So today's kind of like a little test day, just to make sure that I am fully happy with it before I, charge money for it. You got the full art Cofagrigus. Ooh, nice. I got that one too. When I did the stream of me using all my hourglasses, I struggled hard to pronounce the name of it. I think Nagu clipped it too. Yeah. Wonderpick is really something, isn't it? Yeah, I didn't get anything new. Oh, the bite toggle, here it is. I made it so that it kind of slides down like an invisible mouse is, like taking a bite, and then it kind of like slides away. It does that for all of them too. Like if I, yep, you can take a bite out of the crest of the Parasaur, or the wing of the Pteranodon, the back of the T-Rex. Oh shoot, what number is T-Rex? Okay, it was 5. Or there's 5 models. I don't know why I tried pressing 6, like that would do something. So yeah, there's the bite toggle. I did add that as you guys requested it. Obviously, I have a little bit of favoritism towards the Stego. It is definitely my favorite one, but I will probably try to do all of them at some point today, just so I make sure I'm like happy with all of them. I already know that I like the Stego. You want to bite my regular model, Kinky. I actually do, now that I've made the bite, like the layers I need to make the bite happen, I'm probably just gonna add them to my Dino Nuggie model, my personal one, and that way you guys can bite my Dino Nuggie model. You usually eat the head first so they don't suffer, but I kind of need to keep the head on all of them, so So you take bites out of other parts, mostly the back. But I thought it would just be really silly if you just take a bite out of the Parasaur's crest, because if I was eating a Parasaur Dino Nugget, which I do, obviously, they exist, I usually do actually bite the crest first. Either the crest or the tail. I like to bite the parts that stick out. But I didn't want to just remove all of their tails. I felt that would be boring. So I went for the back for most of them. And then the Pteranodon, the wings. So I just took a little bite out of the wings. But, so that's the plan. Dino Nugget model today. Make sure it all looks good. And work on the UI pack. Because, last stream, this is what I was meant to be doing. But before stream, I felt the urge to make some pumpkin faces. And I ended up doing that all stream. I'm happy with how they all turned out, though. I did go in and finish adding the different highlights for the jack-o'-lantern versions. And then this morning, I went and actually edited the JSON files to add them as variants and stuff. Made sure they worked. Took a new little picture for the texture pack pages, where they're listed on Planet Minecraft and CurseForge, and got those updated. I think they've been approved on CurseForge already too. I know the Lesser Foliage one has. I want to say that the pumpkin one's probably already... Yeah, they've both been approved already, so the updates are live on both sites. Love that for me. Oh, a Cleffa! Love Cleffa. And during the starting ad break, I did decide to do a little internet speed test, and I have really high download, way higher than usual. I have a whole 763 download today, for no reason. But my upload's only 23.30. It's usually, around 30. So my upload speed, which is what I actually need, is a little bit lower than usual. But my download's really good, for no reason. Just the jump from, it was what? Monday, when my stream kept dropping, and then we had 10 minutes of delay. That night, I was eating dinner, and my show just stopped. And it was just loading, and so I closed my app, I reopened it, it couldn't log in, and I did a little speed test, and my download was 1 point something, or I think it was 1.17. I've never seen it that bad before. That was... what do you even do about that? I don't know. But, so I'm glad it's no longer 1. Just the jump in 2 days from 1 to 700 is crazy. I'm just hitting, all the random numbers, I guess. But, yeah. So, hopefully stream will be a lot more stable today than it was on Monday. Okay. So I do think I want to observe this for a second, the smithing table, just so I can kind of get an idea of how I wanted to do it. Because I did kind of start trying to do this the last time I was actually working on the UI. And I was going to do it similar to the stone-based, that's not a stone-based, the stone-based ones, like the furnace and stuff like that, and the anvil. But I noticed that it's kind of more wooden. You know, it's like a deep red wood. And then I guess it's got a stone top. So I kind of want to get that red in there. So I just kind of want to look at it and figure out how I want to do this. Because it does... Let me get, armor. I didn't need to go into creative for that. Because when you do... Oh, I did. Because I need, trims, don't I? Just grab a random trim. And I need a block, right? Diamonds. Sure. Because it does show you a little preview here as well. You fishing. Yeah, I kind of do want to do like, I don't know. So I just kind of want to see what it looks like when everything's in and it's being used. And then, because I feel like it should be a little bit more in line with like the crafting table. Like maybe, but then the hammer is, I think, the same color as the top. Maybe. Because I feel like I should do some planks of the red. But where should I put the top? I could use the top for the like the inventory box colors, maybe. That could be an idea. Okay. So I want to grab my like wooden texture. And I'm just gonna copy that. And then smithing table, paste. Oh, that's all one texture. Okay. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna fill in the holes. Actually, no. I am going to erase further. So I reveal the entire hammer. Just so I know where it is. Okay, so it goes up to here, I think. And then I'll probably copy it on top. Actually, wait, I'm making this more complicated. I was right the first time. I will fill this in. And then what I'll do is I'll just copy the hammer texture from the base texture, and then I can put it on top. And that would be so much easier than playing like excavation trying to find the entire hammer. That'll be a lot easier. And same thing with these. I'll probably lower the opacity and then just erase what I need. So I will just fill that in for the moment and fix this. Yeah, let's be smart about how we do this. Work smarter, not harder. Okay. That is in. Turn that off. Let me select hammer. Like so. And then I can paste it. And then I can just erase the gray. I will do something like for the background to make it fit in a little better. I might move it. We'll see. But for now, I just want to see like where everything is. And then I'll probably like recolor the wood. And then we can figure it out from there. Okay. Just gonna try to do this as easily as possible, actually. Just erase in chunks. There we go. This is so much faster. Okay. And then and bom. Erase that. Get rid of that. Yeah, this is definitely faster. And then in here, doot, and doot. Okay, there we go. Now we just have the little hammer, and we can work with this. Hi, Dipshitty. How you doing? Welcome. You got a soda can, Nagu? Oof. I hope you like soda. Okay, we have this. Let me lower the opacity of this layer temporarily so that I can erase here and erase here, just so I know where that needs to be. And then I will leave the opacity low for a moment so I can get one of my arrows. Like probably the anvil one? Actually, this one shouldn't have an X, should it? I don't think. I'll just copy the crafting table one, maybe. Because I think the other ones are like a little longer because it's a progress bar. But this one isn't a progress bar. This one's just a little display arrow. So copy. Go to my smithing. Bum, bum, bum. And then we can just make sure this is, you know, like lined up and kind of central. Okay. Now we can go ahead and up the opacity. And then I do have a little thing so I can color pick. So I can actually get the colors of the smithing table. And then if I just... That doesn't feel like the right... Oh, wait, because I literally I didn't do anything in here. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of dumb. Okay. So that is like the base red. I think I'm just going to add this here for the moment. Okay. And then there is a little bit of highlight color, so let me... And shading already. So let me grab the hex codes for the 3 colors that I'll need. Okay, do that. Oh wait, why does that feel darker? Oh. Okay, hold on. Let's try that again. We're gonna delete this. Delete that. Okay, color pick. So the normal red... That feels like a darker red. This doesn't feel nearly as red. Wait. Well, okay. No, the picture of the smithing table that I saved is definitely... How is it desaturated? I'm so confused. Why does it not look as saturated? Okay, here we go. Those are the colors. I know you can't see this side of it, but... okay. Color pick. I'll get the highlight red, maybe. And then... Is that really the highlight red? That's the lightest one? I don't know about that. Is this like my eyes playing tricks on me or what? Let me see. We try to make this texture bigger. Okay. Now. Okay. Copy. Paste this hex code in, select. And then that's the lightest one. And then the medium is this one. This is very dark. And then the dark one is this one. That's not a lot of contrast. And then the line one is this. Okay. So these are the colors as they are on the table. You miss watching the stream. You want a 5-minute delay. Silly, silly. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, maybe, is add a bit of a gradient like I did for the others. So let me grab the cartography table one, because it's the closest in shape to the one we're using. And then we can just change the colors. Okay. So, first things first, I need to fill this in. Talking to a past dino is wild. I know, that was such a bad delay. I was like, I don't even know how I can like carry a conversation with chat when the delay is this big. Like, I don't know. It was just such a huge delay that like I'd be talking about something and then I'd move on and you guys still hadn't even gotten to what I was talking about yet. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay, there we go. There's a little bit missing here. Okay. Alrighty. We can lower the opacity so I can see where I need to remove. So it's here and here. The little critters on screen are adorable. I'm so glad you like the little stream avatars. I do still have 4 more to make. I'm trying to get all of my Plantosaurs, and currently 1, 2, 3, and currently we only have 4, I think. Do I really have exactly 8 Plantosaurs? Stegotrike, Strawberry Sauropod. No, I think I have 3 more to make, don't I? I have like maybe 3 to 4 more to make. Something to that effect. Okay. Ooh, honestly, I could probably keep the same... a similar gradient. No, I definitely do need to change it. Okay. Let me just turn it off quickly though, so that I can add these colors here. Honestly, I kind of want to adjust them a little bit. Like this color is barely any different. Just to make it a little more visible. Yeah, maybe I'll do that as the darker one. And then the line goes here. Okay. Turn this on. And then I just need to put all of these in here. And then I need to get a couple lighter ones. Couple lighter ones. Those colors might be too harsh of a difference. We'll see, we'll see. We can adjust. Yeah, that lighter one might be too big of a difference. Maybe even a touch darker. That blends a little better. Like, these two blend pretty well, but these two don't. That is, I feel, too big of a jump. So let's make this darker. Maybe a touch darker.
Mother, I have gained more power. Behold my ultimate roar. Roar.
Oh boy, that one. I feel like that roar was an improvement a little bit, but I still don't think you're quite there, little baby, little son of mine. I still don't think he knows how to roar. It was very cute though. Okay, let's see this. Nope. Let's see this new gradient. Okay, that feels a lot more close to what I was looking for. And then I was thinking maybe maybe I could try to use the top color as like the background for the inventory slots or something. Like if I just, that's not the shape I need. Oh, that's not the right color. Hold on. Okay. And then if I just make a shape and fill it in. This is very dark. Very dark. So many colors, so little time. And it's not really being affected by the gradient necessarily. I also almost feel like I want to remove a color from the gradient. I think... Okay, I'm thinking about how to do this. Because I want the bottom one to be this one, but I don't want to lose the line. If I just do no, that loses the line. Oh no. It's fine. If I cut out that color entirely and I just cut this off. Like so. Just to try to brighten it a little bit. Get rid of the darkest color. And then I should be able to... That's not the right color. I'm gonna lose the line again, aren't I? Because this one needs to go here. Oh, I did this with the wrong color. And then I need to figure out where the line was. Oh no. I'm gonna have to keep fixing the lines too, aren't I? Wait, okay, hold on. Let me think. Let me brain power for a moment. Because this needs to scoot down 1. This needs to scoot down 1. Oh, this is a little too much brain power for me, I think. But I shall hydrate, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to... Because, like, I need to add a lighter color onto this for the top. But if as soon as I put a lighter color on here, I lose this color. I guess if I just... And then... add that. And then... Yeah, I just didn't want to get too many colors on my... in my palette, but I guess this probably would be easier. And then... Okay, and then... Okay. I guess I could always just delete the extra colors later. Alrighty. So now it's a bit of a lighter gradient. We'll see. Okay. Much better. A lot more contrast between the background color and this. I might play around with the opacity. I do wish that this little thing didn't, like, cover the entire screen and, like, hide the, and, like, add a shadow so I could actually see the effect that the change is having. But, you know, it's fine. Like, maybe just a little more, because I felt like 45% was maybe a little too high. Like, maybe it's better kind of like this. And then armor stand would be here. And this is supposed to be multiple boxes. Okay. Let's grab the frame. Oh, I do need this actually. I do need the little inventory thing too. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Paste. Done. You bonking me, Kinky. How could you? I did nothing to deserve this. Okay. So we have inventory thingy. I do need moss. Do-do-do. I always get the... I know, you're always bonking me. Always. My poor brain. You're scrambling it. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, I do need these. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. And then... Dun, 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 dun. grass. I do like that since it is darker, the foliage is kind of like standing out more. A higher contrast. Like that looks so cool. That looks so nice. Okay. I was a little iffy on it, but adding the plant in is making it look really nice. I grab the flowers. Do, 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 do. Hello, Shrimp. How you doing today? It's good to see you again. We get some moss. And thank you for grabbing a coffee too. Okay, we got the moss in. I come in to grab like textures that I used on one to add them to another. I once again am baffled by like, why did I do that? Why did I do things like that? What? Stream disappeared for a fraction of a second. Okay. And here I thought stream would be fine today. That shows me. Okay. There we go. First internet problem of the day. 40 minutes into stream. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. But it wasn't OBS. I'm surprised that showed up for you guys. Because it was just my stream manager. Like, I looked at OBS and it didn't say disconnected. Let's do another test. Okay. Already, my download, no longer 700. It is back to the 90 range, where it usually is. But my upload speed is what counts for streaming. So let's see what that's at. Whoa! The little... So it's like a little... kind of like a speedometer on a car, right? And it went all the way down to the side, to like the very far right side for a brief fraction of a moment, and then went all the way back down. My upload speed is still like 17. Wait, that's worse than it was earlier when I started stream. Oh. It's usually at 30. It was at like 20 something when I started stream. Now it's at 17. Well, suppose it is what it is. Okay. I kind of think... Hold on, because in the tab inventory texture, I kind of did connected ones, but I'm realizing that doesn't really matter. Never mind. I will simply grab from here instead. Okay, so here is the little frame with the vine. Bum, bum, bum. And then this one can go here. And then I just want to make sure. Okay. Goes like there. Okay. Want to make sure it's right. Why do I feel like this just isn't right? Hold on. This is right. Like that, right? Yeah. Sure. I think that's the right spot. I don't know why that was so hard for me, but there it is. Okay. And then I think actually I am going to clone this. I'm gonna flip it. And I'm gonna carry it over to the edge. And then the rest of them will be without the vines. Every time I say moss, you think of Mosslax and the fact that he's Snorlax that was in the way. I know. Okay, look. It's so the concept of Mosslax is so sad, but it is so cute. Mosslax is adorable. You know, I just wanna get him and give him all the extra love and attention since he was forgotten. You know? And then I feel like that should overlap? Ah, no. Like that should go there. And then there. I will fix the weird overlap. I just kind of want to make sure it is correct. Okay. That does look right to me. And then what if I just get rid of that and that, and then this middle one feels too thin because I need to erase from this one, right? Okay, so that's in the right spot. That's in the right spot. This one needs to be trimmed. Okay, so that's the right size. And then I just need to adjust. I kind of want to merge them now. And then that way they're all one. So I can more easily just do this. And then in theory that is good. Potentially. I feel like that's probably the right spot. And then we've got that. The armor stand will sit here. I don't know where the text is gonna go. And I definitely will need to make a spot for the text. Since the, what's it called? The text color is like a pretty dark gray. So it'll look weird without it. Without like something in the background, I think. Okay, I'm going to save this as it is. Dude, assets, Minecraft, textures, GUI, container, smithing. Okay, and then I actually need to get this open. Get my folders. Minecraft, textures, GUI, container. And then I need to options, resource packs, open pack folder. Okay. That way I can copy paste it. Replace, done. Done, done. Reload the textures. Okay, Hello, Nexus. How you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, okay, so the text is like right there, which is a little awkward. And I am immediately noticing I forgot to turn off the original texture. So let me do that quickly. But first, let me just make sure everything else looks fine. I definitely want to do more with it. And I think I do have a little bit of room on the side for a little bit of like tall plant or something. Okay. Actually, let me just make sure that the placement of the frames is actually right. Okay, it is. Good. Wonderful, perfect. I didn't mean to actually do that. It's fine. Okay, so then the text goes up here and there. Okay. So the text, I'm just gonna get a green to like keep track, but it goes, oh wait, I don't know like vertically where it lines up with, but it goes as tall as this, and it goes vaguely over here, and the bottom of it is like the top of that pixel, I think. So it goes like vaguely here, I think. Okay, and that's its own layer. So what I can do is I can fill this in just to see, like, so I can line it up properly. Hi, Emmy. It's good to see you. Hello, my love. How are you doing today? I'm pretty nauseous, but the migraine pain is gone. So I'm having a chill texture pack GUI stream again. I am using my my Dino Nuggy 5-in-1 model today. That way I can see how it looks in use and make sure that I'm happy with it and stuff. So I'm just kind of testing all the shapies, making sure I like them, and then last minute adjustments. And I need to make a like a model showcase video thing, and then it'll be ready ready for sale. Very exciting. But yeah, so I'm using the little babies today. Okay. Go ahead. I think I'm gonna have to switch to talking really soft and quiet like I did that one stream. The nausea's really getting to me. I was actually so close to perfect. Hello? I just added one extra pixel to the left, but otherwise I marked out where the text is perfectly. Oh, I'm just so good. So good at eyeballing. Okay, so that exactly is where the text goes. Well, that was easy. I thought it would be a lot of back and forth. Yeah, so I guess stream is about to turn into ASMR stream in a moment. Pure skill, pure skill. Okay, so that's where the text goes. And then actually, nope. Let me add that back. And I'll just add a pixel all around. It's not going to be a green rectangle around it, but just to mark it out. That way there's one gap from the edge. Okay, so that is where the text goes. And it is kind of like a light gray, so it does need to be a lighter color, which doesn't work very well for me wanting to add the dark color of the top of the smithing table to the top. I could maybe. I could. If I make it brown. Actually, if I make it be like a light brown, and then I can add the highlight and the highlight, and then shadow, and shadow. Although maybe, no, maybe this one? No. I think I like that one best. So if I do that, kind of like how I have the text box, and then I could try to do the chains hanging down, maybe? Like, the chains that I have here. If I just, like, copy that. I just don't know if this is going to show up or not. Hello, Days. How you doing? It's good to see you. Oh, it will show up. Okay. So I can bring this. And then I can get this. Ooh. Like that. And then I can just bring this down. You're just trading with piglins? Ooh, what are you trying to get? Okay. Oh no. I can see how this looks. I definitely do think it needs a little bit more foliage, but first, just one thing at a time. Let me make sure I like the little text thingy. Okay. Ender pearls. Oh, the mod pack you're playing makes Enderman extra rare. What mod pack are you playing? Okay. So that does work. And I don't hate it. I kind of would like to add some wood grain, but it would just muddy up the text, I feel. It would just make it harder to read. I think it's a little off-putting that it's so light, though. I might try to make it the same color as the frame. The problem is, though, I don't know how readable it'll be. I mean, if anything, I could. I could always try it. Okay. Your friend made her fantasy MMO style pack? Ooh. I did, my last community server was with the Fantasy MC mod pack, and it was very, very fun. I really enjoyed it. Added every difficulty increase you could to get it working without crashing. Oh boy. Okay. I think I'm noticing my model, it's a little bit harder to open the mouth, I feel. I kind of want to adjust it. it could also be partially that I am nauseous and talking differently, but that's better. Okay. Stream community mod pack coming. Don't say soon. Don't say soon, Kiki. Look, okay. So I have a friend of mine is the one that like actually is always like has the server bought and paid for. And we're about to use it for a personal mod pack that like the server we're playing on, the person who is in charge of it doesn't want to be in charge of it anymore, but we want to keep it running. So we're going to be using that server for our personal server. So I don't have a server to use for the community one yet. So it'll be a while. It'll still be a while, okay? Don't say soon. At some point. Some point. Okay. I mean, the text is readable. It's just not as readable, I feel. Like, I mean, hold on. Okay. It would be readable if I adjusted it a little tiny bit. And I did like that. That should in theory be readable. What if somebody plays the game in a different language and wants to use my texture pack, but the text is larger and doesn't fit there? Ooh, you are correct. What if? What if I just change this? I just need to remember how to get back. Oh no. Why is the text so much longer? Wait, Nago, you're so right. Oh no. Oh no. Like, most of them are fine. Oh, but the crafting table one isn't. Oh no. You knew this would happen. I totally forgot that the words might be longer. I just assumed they would. I don't know why I assumed they might be shorter. Like, oh, it's a big problem. Okay, well, to Pierre? Wait, Pierre means stone. I forgot about that. Repair and disenchant. See, the French, I understand. Somewhat. Oh no. I feel like most of the Roman ones are gonna be... The Romance ones will be similar. These fit. Oh, but the pixels are so much thinner because it's so much more complex. Oh. Okay. Like, these will fit. But the Romance languages are all longer. Yeah, and German has really long words. You're right. Clip clapper. doer. Und. So wait, what language did I choose? Afrikaans. Which one was it? German, huh? Okay, Spurge. Okay, that actually fits. This is. I was about to say this is actually mostly shorter than. Oh no. So long. Oh no. Okay. Okay, French and Spanish, I'm pretty sure, are similar lengths. Because Romance language. I want to say that's pretty similar. That's pretty close. So I'm gonna need to make the saw longer. Oh, but how much longer? Wait, what was the longest one? Because I feel like... No, because German was pretty short for that one. English. Oh gosh, I didn't even think about like pirates speaking Shakespearean English. I feel like that would be so much longer, wouldn't it? Oh wait, no. Mappery table. Okay, this is actually largely similar. Most... Okay. Coffer to Ender. Alchemy table. Keg. Right. So there are some changes for Shakespearean English. Oh, I know. Okay. What about pirate speak? Plundered. Returns to the battle. Craftin. Strengthen your gear. Okay, that's just longer for no reason. Oven. Repair moniker. Cannon. Item sucking device. Craftin matey. Pebble chopper. Captain's mapping desk. Fixin' rid of witchcraft. Galley oven. Blast oven. Sewing station. Cast magic. Main cannon. Secondary cannon. Coffer. Barrel. Large coffer. Ender coffer. Mixin' station. Oh, shulker box is just shulker box. Wait. I don't know why I didn't consider it would be everything. Piece of timber, pebbles, pail, deep treasure map, chunk of moss, greaves of steel, chestplate of steel, captain's log, spruce meager shrub, diamond, blistering blaze powder, blistering blaze powder, witchcrafted golden apple. Magic book. Slab of spruce. Veruca nether. Raw beef. Parchment. Cannon. Rock. Treasure map. Cutlass of diamond. Pickaxe of diamond. Lajward? Lajward? Hatchet of steel. Orange veggie of gold. Fuel. Rough steel. Treasure of Davy Jones. Bullion of Blackbeard's alloy. Shard of gem. White rock. Hops. Pointy rock. Mashed bones. Cheap rope. Kraken's paint. Ball of snow. Kraken's glowing paint. Burning stick. Heart of Davy Jones. Sea beast's shell. Ball of solid mud. Cora heft. What is a Cora heft? Lilex, thank you for the follow. What is this? Oh no, wait. Wait, where's English US? Is it the first one? No. Is it the last one? English. Oh, the other one was upside down. Heavy, oh, it's the heavy core. Oh, it's the main. I didn't know you could just have the head as a little block. Oh. Okay. Okay, I'm not done looking at pirate speak yet. Perilous clay okay, so clay fragments. Membrane of the Flying Devil. Rotnaya Nightbug. Wyvern's Breath. Uh-huh. Oh. Grey Cloth. Ancient Clay. Pricey Mosaic. Crystal. Porthole. Unwashed Porthole. Oh boy. Bunk. Glim. Flag. Cackle Fruits. Chef's Secret. Okay. Pixie Cackle Fruit. Shellback Matey Cackle Fruit. Okay, so Cackle Fruit is spawn egg. So Shellback Matey. Sea Lizard. Flying Mouse. Bee is just a bee. Blistering Blaze. Slimy Bag of Bones. Whiff of Air. Sandhorse. Parrot Killer. Cave Horror. Fowl. Codfish is just codfish. Bovine. Creakin' Wraithwood. Creeper. Treasure Hound. Furry Cargo. Sunken Sailor. Great Sea Lurker. Enderman. Endermite. Summoner. Fox. Frog. Ghast. Glowing Kraken. Goat. Sea Lurker. Devil's Manatee. Brumby. Heated Sailor. Golem of Steel. Spittin' Sheep. Cube of Magma. Mushroom. Mule. Lynx. Landlubbin Orca. Best Matey. Flying Devil. Swine. Devil Swine. Piglin Barbarian. Raider. Snowy Beast. Blowfish. Rabbit. Arviger. Salmon. Sheep. Shulker. Bildrat. Bag of Bones. Bag of Bones is Brumby. The heck is Bag of Bones is Brumby? Skeleton Horse, maybe? Cuba Slime. Sniffin' Beast. Golem of Snow. Nightbug. Kraken. Wandering Bag of Bones. Jellyfish of Lava. Pollywog. Nomad Spittin' Sheep. Colorful Fish. Turtle. Nagger. What? Like it nags you? For a Vex? Landlubber. Servant. Nomad. Monstrous Beast. Wizard. Wither Bag of Bones. Hound. Zoglin is just Zoglin. Undead Sailor. Undead Brumby. Undead Landlubber. Undead Piglin. There you go. There's all the mobs for you, Nagu. I know, the cat's a parrot killer. Oh, wait, I kind of want to know what the Shakespearean English calls them. Adderstone Stone of Fairy. Okay, so Adderstone is the spawn egg. So, fairy, armadillo. Oh, it's all just glowing. Oh wait, no, they're a little different. Okay, so Adderstone of fairy, Adderstone of armadillo, Adderstone of Fear Gortok, Iron Homunculus, Burning Cube. Oh, was stream down? My OBS wasn't down. My OBS didn't disconnect. So weird. Adderstone Party Colored Bear. Night Hag. Huntsman. Blowfish. Hare. Wild Hound. Atomy? You lost about a minute? Most of the mobs are the same. They're a little different. Cannibal Peasant. What? Cannibal Peasant? Okay. I just really had to prove me wrong there for a moment, didn't it? Just, oh yeah, they're mostly the same. Cannibal Peasant. Well. Oh, most of this is the same too. Oh, Coif Doublet, Hose, Septons, Greaves. Okay, so this is different. A little bit. Somewhat. Okay, so the Shakespearean one isn't all that different. Like Oaken, Pine, Birchen, Exotic, Beechen, Ebon, Marsh, Cherry, Pallor, Hold okay, so it's just bamboo, Crimson Stem, Warped Stem, the same, Stone, Mossed Cobble, Cracked, Chiseled, mostly the same. Oh, this is red grainstone. This is limestone and white marble. And Deepeth Slate. Deepeth Slate. Pressed Mud. Hardened Sap Bricks. I forgot there was the sap, like the amber stuff. Ah. What's the enchant? Yeah, Pirate called it witchcraft. It was... Wait. Why don't I remember what tab it's in? Here we go. Just enchanted book. Oh, but the individual names are different. It's Blessing of Neptune, Spider's Bane, Gunpowder Palladium, Thunderstone, Mass, Mermaid's Ease, Efficacy Charm, Footfall Cushion, Aspect of Fire is the same, St. George's Shield, Enchanted Wildfire, Nature's Fortune, Horror Frost, Neptune's Throw, Bearing of Pendragon, Hermes Bounty, Enchanted Bond, Luck of the Sea is the same, Siren's Lure, Merlin's Repair, Thrice Loading, Archer's Keenness. No. Keenness. Oh no. Meanness. How did I mess that up so bad? Cannoneer's Bulwark, Robin Hood's Perforce, Blessing of Father Time, Metrical Charm, Swifter Sneak, Railing Edge, Soul Speed but with an E, Guy Warwick's Valor, Hobbs' Touch, Knight's Mettle, Sprite's Flight, Nymph's Breath, Warrant Charm, and Tempest's Wrath. So Enchanted Book is all boring and the same, but the individual enchant names are different. Oh, Snort Potsherd. That's cute. Hi, Twesco. How you doing? Imbuement of the Metal of the Fire. Oh my goodness, this is fun. The banner embarked with the masoned field as stones in order set. The banner's bordature marked with notches and indentures. Banner pattern bedecked with blossoming charge. Creeper charge bat. Why are these all so long and like flowery and then just creeper charge banner pattern? A banner embattled with the grim skull's charge. The banner pattern of the thing, emblazoned with the enchanted apple's mark. The banner pattern of the globe, marking the world whole. The banner pattern bearing the proud snout's mark. The banner's design, softly wrought in flowing lines. A breeze-inspired pattern upon the banner's field. All of them are so fancy except the creeper charge one. Oh gosh. Well, okay, but my UI is just for like the names of the like what's displayed here. It's not for the items. The items, it doesn't matter. This is the Shakespearean English. It's just in the language options. You can just change. This is just native Minecraft. There's also upside down English. And I already looked at the pirate English. English? Oh, one to riches? But yeah, because as Nagu pointed out, I didn't mean to turn it upside down. Yeah, as Nagu pointed out, different languages, the words are going to be longer. And so the sections of the texture that I specifically made like this to house the text doesn't hold up with different languages. Like, at all, really. So that's something to. I should try Hawaiian. Okay, after Dutch. Yeah, that's so long. Oh. Okay. Hawaiian. Oh, this is gonna be a long one, isn't it? Okay, no. Well, yes. And also no. Okay. Alright. I already did German. German wasn't as bad. Most of the German ones were short. There were only a couple that were like really long. But they weren't anywhere near as long as like this one. I don't think. Okay. Alright. So I got some thinking to do. LOL cat. Kingdom of Cats. Oh my gosh. It's Amazing. Me stuff's here. Upgrade gear. Fix it and removes the shine. Blast hotbox. The smoker. Loom. Warm box. Sharpie moving thingy. Fix it and name it. Magic crafting machine. Run vacuum. Dispenser. Shulker box. It's just normal shulker box. Enter cat box. Extra big cat box. Fish box. Cat box. Your present. Burned wood. Raw iron. Moldy wurst. Shiny coal. Shina green stuff. Blue stuffs. Ooh shiny. Super old stuffs. Nether clouds. Purr shiny pice? Steely thingy. Crispy chicken nugget. Iron nugget. Copper ingot. Golden ingot. Netherite scraps. Netherite ingot. Stick. Sharpie rock. Wheat. Doggy treats. Smashed skeleton. Can I has to tail thing. Dether. Cold wet. Eck. Chocolate eck. Diamonds eck. Leather. Jumpin' foob rag. Honeycomb. Yellow poop. Squirty nasty stuff. Shiny ink sac. Piece of turtle shell. Hard ball stuff. Boogers. Clay prom. Prismarine thingy. And pebbles. Naughty shell. Why is it a naughty shell? Heart of the sea. Fire punch. Burnin' stick. Windy guy stick. Ender pearl. Another asterisk. Popped fruit doesn't sing. Okay. Icky nether plant. Lots of papers. Hot dust. Very yucky fishy. Bricks banner pattern. Birder indented banner pattern. Flower church banner pattern. This is hard. Okay, so the enchanted books are Shina Magic Book. Kitte No Like Water. Spidey Killy Thingy. Can't take this off. Blast Protection. Bleach. Being Thor. Sickness. Fuzzed. Water Vulcan. Efficiency. Fall on your feet. Fire aspect. And protection. Luck of the sea. BFF3. Which I'm assuming is loyalty. Looting. Knockback. Forevers. Cursive binding? I don't know, LMAO. Wait. I need to know what that one is. Cat No Like Water hacks. Fortune. Flame. Lure. Menden. Many sought. Multi-shot? Arrow goes through. Power. Projectile protection. Spiky. Snack speed run. Okay. Sweeper deeper. Rannin' on dead people. Smooth diggin'. Zoom. Fish mode. When you get wrecked, it's gone. Wind boom. Okay, what is I don't know LMAO? Wait, where's English? This is cat speak that I was looking at. Impaling. Impaling is I don't know LMAO, apparently. I never would have guessed that. In a million years, actually. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna I mean, at least vertically, like vertically, the sections for text is the same, but lengthwise it really isn't. And I don't know that there's much I can do to fix that. Genuinely. Like, I don't know. Like, some of them it works, but some of them it doesn't. Like here, I could remove the banner, but here, the text would just be like, it would have the vine in the background, it would have a little bit of this in the background. Like, it wouldn't be very readable without the banner. So I don't know. I may just have to say, hey, different languages, the text won't line up. Because I don't know. I don't know how to make it work universally. I don't know that there is a good way to do that. And I don't think I can make it per language. Right? Like, well, I mean, I guess I could release like a bunch of versions, but no, I don't think that would work very well. Okay, well, something to consider for sure. Okay, I am going to take a quick bathroom break, and then, yeah, we're in an ad, so that's perfect. So I will be right back. Okay, I am back. And I remember, Emmy, you posted, I think it was you? Posted, like, nausea bands. Like, it was supposed to be like a seasickness thing, but that might be the move. Like a little wristband that does the pressure point thing, because I'm out of my anti-nausea meds. Why is this one $100? Why is that one $200? What? Okay, but Walgreens has it for $15. CVS has a $13 one. Freedom Mom anti-nausea band is $8. C-band. Oh, did your fish? Oh, right. I guess the internet was being weird, even if my OBS never went funny. So I should probably close and reopen those. I'll get you your fish, don't worry. Okay, so, oh no. Oh, no. So tits didn't work. But oh, because I didn't do it via channel point, I think. Right? Yeah. Okay, so tits is working. Good. Okay, so there are like pressure point wristbands for nausea. Oh, this is 43% off. They're comforting acupressure bands. Oh, but wait, I have tiny little wrists. Do they come in different sizes? Oh, this one is like a little watch band. It's got different sizes. Oh, that could work. What are the reviews, though? Does this actually work? Where are the reviews? 4 stars. 8,000 reviews. So I would say yes. Some find it comfortable and easy to wear. Others say it's uncomfortable and not user-friendly. Some say it works well. Others report it didn't work. Okay. Oh, the only problem with this design I'm seeing, it doesn't have a little band? A little slot thingy to keep the tail of it down, I don't think. And since I have little tiny wrists, I don't want a big tail sticking out the side. Unless it does, and the person in the review just didn't use it. No, it tucks back in. Okay, so the person that posted that review just didn't use it right. Okay. This could be it. Now, I think I did just get a Twitch payout. Yeah. I could definitely buy this. I'm buying it. It's only $8. It's on sale. Okay, wait, let me put the link in my Discord, okay? In general. And you guys look at it. And you tell me what color I should do. Okay? Because I'm leaning towards either the white one or the soft green. That doesn't look very green. It's more of like a seafoam. I don't think I would want the dark green though. I think that's too dark. So either, yeah, they're all the same price. So either color green or color starlight. You just started a new mod pack. Ooh, which mod pack did you start, Twesco? I always love starting new packs. Hello, Salvage. How you doing? I'm currently looking at nausea relief pressure point wristbands on Amazon at the moment because I'm super nauseous. It's called Overstars. Ooh. Emmy thinks the green, like the soft bottom left corner one. Emmy? I think that might be the move. Okay, this color. Add to cart. Yeah, that one. Okay. Proceed to checkout. You must lurk. Yes, enjoy your lurk. Okay, it would be here by December 3rd. Oh, that's a whole week away. And that's only if I order in the next 8 hours and 9 minutes. And that's the only shipping option? Oh. I don't like that. I want it now. Okay. Okay, so using that card. Well, I guess it'll help me with packing at least, even if it's not gonna help me with the rest of streams this week. Order has been placed. I saved a whole $6.99. Love that for me. Okay. Mr. Evis. Ooh, no, I should do an Ultra Ball. There we go. Right. Okay. Oh, good. You like that soft green too, Nagu. That is the one that I ordered. I was debating between that and the white because the white one I feel would definitely go with everything, like clothes wise, but I feel like the soft green is a soft neutral enough color that it would go with most things. So, okay. All right, that has been purchased. Yeah, the beige, because it was a nice white. It wasn't just white. It's the soft white, kind of like the pepper white color of the mini cars, and the default white of the Stanley Cups, like a nice soft one. I like that soft white, but I like the green too. Okay, yeah. So, ignoring the language text problem for the moment, to see how this is looking. I kind of vibe with it. It definitely needs more. It absolutely does need more. The light green will match my hair color. Totally, yes. I have green hair in real life. What else could I do? Well, first off, there's no grass here. And I could do like the tall grass right here, maybe? Yeah, I definitely do. Trust. Would never lie to you, Sprouts. Definitely. Yeah, like what if I copy this? Grab that. I can double click to open it instead of needing to do the button at the bottom. That's crazy. Okay. I need to move that in front of the grass. And then I need more of the moss. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Do. Copy. So I can just... Oh, that's so nice. That how did I not discover that before? Yes. Okay. There we go. Let me move this little baby grass. Here. And then... Honestly... maybe that one gets to go here. Perhaps. Or perhaps even... no, I feel like that's weird. But there wouldn't be quite so weird. I kind of like that, actually. And that is something I haven't really done yet. Okay. And then maybe I get the, where is it? The tall grass. I haven't used this one in a little bit. Doo -doo -doo. And then I can fit it in here. And I think that's enough space. In theory, it's enough space. And then I kind of, sorta want to try... Ooh, that's worse. That's way worse. Making that stand out a little bit more. Maybe? Do I like that? Okay, that's almost no change from how it was before. Wait. That is a lot better of a contrast, actually. What if... Oh, okay, not that color. What if... I feel like that's just black, isn't it? Like, this is just straight... Oh, no. It's a little lighter. Because I just want it to tie in a little bit better. What if I use the darker shading? Nope. Okay. I might leave it as that, and we can test it, see how we like it. Definitely think that the increased contrast for the inventory spaces is a lot nicer. Okay. Oh, maybe that's too dark though. I feel like that's a little too dark. Okay. Oh, there's a vehicle. My room just suddenly got so much darker in like an instant. I was like, what the heck is happening? Okay. Yeah, I definitely feel like that is a little too dark. But the grass is in a good spot. Let me see how far. Okay. Yeah, I think that works. Definitely need to make that lighter though. I like the contrast, but that's too dark. Too dark. That's just not enough contrast though. That looks kind of ugh. It's because it's such a dark foreground. Like, what if... I don't necessarily hate that. What if I try going for having it be lighter? I just don't know that I like how it looks right here. Or what if... What if I have these be different? Those can be darker? Maybe? Oops. Perhaps? don't hate it. Let's go ahead and test it and see. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, that's definitely better. Definitely a lot better. And it is definitely different from all the others. Like, it's still obviously wooden, but it's got the red wood. This is kind of how I was envisioning that it matches the actual block. I do like it. I don't think there's really much room for me to add tools to it without, like, removing the hammer or whatever. But I feel like this is good. At least for the moment. Okay. So now I need to do the loom, enchanting table, beacon, hopper, dispenser, crafter, the storage, horse, and villager. And I do still want to try to make the blast furnace be a little bit different, but I'm still on the fence about how to do that. Okay. Yeah, I think I really do like the smoker. I think I quite like how that turned out. Like, I think I'm quite happy with that. It's a little campfire, it's got the ash. I think this works well. I'm glad I gave the side view another shot because I really wasn't vibing with the top view, like top down, and needing to try to make like a grass texture for it. I didn't vibe with that, but this I enjoy. I think I like this. It's a nice warm red, and it's a nice change from all of these, you know, being so similar. It's good variety, good change. The smoker's really cute. Yeah, I really like the smoker one. I think honestly, I like my favorites are the ones with transparency. Like the stonecutter one is so cute to me. I love this one. I love the crafting table one. I think those are probably my two favorite. And maybe the smoker's like my third. And then disenchanted is the fourth. Cuz I like all of them, but I think I did a really good job with the stonecutter. I think it's really cute. Just sitting in the corner there. And having the buttons and stuff. And I still haven't found anything that needs a scroller, but it's there. I think that one might be my favorite one. Okay. So maybe I tackle the storage next. I'm kind of avoiding the loom. I'll be so honest. I'm kind of avoiding the loom. And definitely avoiding the beacon. Enchantment table might not be too bad. Okay. Open. I guess we'll do... Yeah, I don't like that the shulker box and the ender box and chest is all the same. I really, really wanted to make them all be different and unique. But... I don't know. Right, and I hadn't actually really decided how I wanted to do the storage yet either. I want it to look nice, but I kind of want it to feel like storage. I don't want it to just be boring. Like, but there's not enough room in here to make it look like shelves. I mean, I guess actually, if I don't have the little bars in between, it might work. Well, that's not gonna be the same size, is it? Mm. Okay. I guess the one to copy would probably be the cartography table. I could grab this. And then most of it would be lined up already. And then once again, I just need to fill in the gaps. Okay, and then okay. And then I can lower the opacity. And then I just go through here. And then what I'm thinking is fully getting rid of the... Oh, that's too far. Making it kind of like shelves. Okay. No. Okay, but lining it up properly is proving to be a lot more challenging than I expected it to be. There. Okay. And then... Honestly, I am realizing they overlap, so I'll just get rid of all of this then. Like so. And then... I can just do like... little shelves. That's not the right color at all. What the heck? Bum, bum. Ba-dum-bum. I would want it to be 2. Okay, wait, actually, I want that line to be highlight. And then highlight. And highlight. And then the shadow for the bottom one. Like so. Okay. Like little shelves. And then I don't quite know, because the background is also wood. So it might not work perfectly. But I kind of just want to see, in theory, how this feels. Without anything, just purely the layout. Ooh, actually, wait, I should probably maybe at least get the transparent background or something. Or maybe it should be this color. That way it's not just fully hollow. Because I feel like that would be really off-putting. Oh, did I not just make a rectangle? I did not just make a rectangle. Okay. Okay. There. Just to see how this looks. Okay, so shulker box. And then this will be also confirmation that it really is the shulker box texture for all of these. Wait. It isn't the same. What? I'm so confused. It isn't the same? Is it all like, did they chop up the generic 54 texture or something then? Wait. I'm so confused. Let me just... test. Oops. Let me just see. Test. Like, did they just chop up this one? Since it's not the shulker box, but the shulker box one is the only one that is the right size, so I just assumed. Okay. No, the shulker box, I didn't want the shulker box to be wood. I see. I see. See, because in the vanilla texture pack, there's a shulker box texture. And then there's a generic 54 texture. And the generic 54 is the one that's this. It's a large chest. And then the shulker is the only one that is this size. So I can do the shulker different, I just can't have the ender chest or the barrel be different. And when I'm doing this texture, I need to try to make it fit here. But I can already see it Frankensteins it weirdly. Okay, so it cuts... it just removes this and stitches it together with this. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, it just chops out the middle. Okay. Well, good news. We can have the shulker box be different. I wish we could have the ender chest be different, though. I really wish the ender chest could be different. I wouldn't mind the barrel being the same, but the ender chest, I feel, at least should be different. Okay, but shulker box, we can change. Now, hold on. Okay, so it does have inventory in the same spot. So what I need... I need my little inventory banner. Okay. And then I kind of want, like, I don't want it to be wood. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this as a base, but I'm gonna make it not be wood. I'm just gonna connect it, make it all one color, and then work from there. Okay. And then like that. And then fill in the gaps. Just so I have a base to work with the inventory part already like cut out. Although I do need to re-add these. I need the lines. Thank you for the head pats, Nexus. I appreciate it. Okay, and then like that. That. Okay. Ba-dum-bum. And then one more to go. There. Okay, so now we have the basic color. Well, the basic shape. What hex code do you think Shulker Box is? Let me Google. I just want the vanilla. Just want the vanilla texture. Where is it? Okay, I guess I'll just take a picture of the shulker itself. Alrighty. And then upload that just so I can color pick it. Alrighty. I know you can dye them, but I figure at least for the vibes of the default shulker color, because there's no way that I can make it be different for each like the dye. That doesn't change anything for like the inventory texture, but I could do the default, like the default purple. Okay, default purple. And then did I not copy? Let me, there we go. Jeez. Okay, so that is the purple. And I think I'm gonna clone this layer just so I have it saved and safe. And then I kind of want to play with separating them like a shulker box. Drapey! I love little Drapey. So cute. Oh, and I'm back to the stego again because I pressed the number 1. Okay, so if I do that, and then and then the next shading color is very similar. That's like no different. Hold on. There we go. That would be because I color picked an awkward spot. But that, wait, no, that's still barely any different. Sinister Claire, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I'm just trying to get the right colors for the shulker box here. Ah, this is the default. Okay. This is the right color for the actual shulker box. And then the shading colors. Okay, so the first shadow color is, I think, this color. Okay. That looks hardly any different. That's literally no different. No different at all. But this is, Loving the nugget? I'm glad you like it. This is part of the 5-in-1 Dino Nugget model I made that I will be releasing soon. The first one is the Stego. It's my favorite, personally. And then we've got a Parasaur one, a Pteranodon, T-Rex, Sauropod, and that's it. That's 5. And then all of them have a bite toggle as well, so you can take a bite out of the little nuggie if you'd like. Yeah, I'll be releasing it soon. I need to make a model showcase video, and then it should be ready. Do I have names for the models? Well, it's Stego. It's just the basic, like, shape. The name of the dinosaur that it's shaped after. Because I'm just going off of, like, a box of Dino Nuggies you'd buy in the freezer section, you know? Rather than my personal ones, which are my Plantosaurs, but those aren't Nuggies. Terrible stamina. Oh. I'm trying to make mine like generic default Dino Nug. Rather than like Dino Sprouts. Dino Nuggies. Okay, I don't know why. I can't seem to get the color to look much different. Like it should be. Like that's barely any change. I mean, I guess I'll add it. And then I'll go ahead and get the next darkest. Nope. Next darkest, copy that. Ba-dum-bum. See, that one's visibly darker. Them having the option of bite marks is so creative. I'm glad you think so. I was already debating doing that, and then when I was working on the Dino Nuggy model on stream, chat unanimously was like, you should definitely add that. So I added it. Chat also wanted condiments, but I think I'm gonna overrule that on account of that would be weird, I think. Okay. So those are those colors. So that is the 3. And then I can make my own highlight color, I suppose. Okay. This is enough to get me started at least. Like, I feel like I should do a much darker one for the outline. Just so it would, you know, stand out better. Wait, what's a good question? And then I am gonna have it be a straight line split in the middle. That way it would, you know, like line up properly when it quote unquote like connected again when it closed. Okay. Do 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 do. Ba-dum bum. Ba-dum bum. And then this one all the way across. Okay. Few more lines to go. And then the little corners as well. Do, 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 do. Okay, there we go. Now I can go in and just add the little corners. Would Dino Sprout Nuggies be vegetarian? Nope. Nope. Okay. There is the outline. So it would be two sections that aren't necessarily even, but that's okay. And then I don't know what color to do the background quite yet, but let's do some shading as well. Ah. Okay. Don't know why that wasn't aligned the first time I tried to do this. Okay. So it would be darker on the bottom. Obviously made out of dinos, of course. I am a Carnotaur VTuber, so you know, I am a carnivorous dinosaur. You know, I am a carnivorous dinosaur. Shoot. Okay, and then oh. I don't know what the problem is with stream today, because none of the times it's gone down.
So like RAR and stuff.
None of the times it's gone down has OBS said disconnected and like it was trying to reconnect, which is what it usually does. It's just been like brief moment on like almost like it's not on my end, almost like it's on Twitch's or something. Very weird. Is it going down on the other streams too? Like the other platforms? I have a favorite in Ark, or do they... Well, my favorite dinosaur is a Carnotaurus, which I'm based off of, and they do have it in Ark. But, like, in terms of, like, my actual favorite creature in Ark, that's hard to say, because, I don't know, you kind of have to balance, like, utility, how much you actually, like, use them, how fun they are to use, how annoying they are to tame. So, I don't know. I don't know what my actual proper favorite is, but they do have my favorite dinosaur in the game. I'm just really bad at picking favorite anything. Okay, and then this one. For evidence, from evidence you've seen all the baby dinos. I do love that they finally added baby dinos. I think that's just adorable. And it's a nice way to be able to get, like, harder to tame creatures, you know? Actually, I did that wrong. I did indeed do that part wrong. Okay, because it should have been dark on the top and light on the bottom. Silly, silly sprout. Okay. And then... Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Is there always a chance of obtaining a baby? Yeah, so once the baby is an orphan, it can't, like, once it doesn't have any parents, you can claim it. So you can easily get, like, harder to tame creatures without having to, like, trank and make sure you have the right food and all that business. The Gigant, yeah, except for the ones that have a special mechanic, like the Gigantoraptor. I feel like Drakelings as well are probably an exception. I don't think there are wild baby Drakelings. What about the imprint? I don't know that you get an imprint bonus when you claim them. Oh wait, no, you do, because you raise them. I don't know why I was thinking they just auto grow. No, yeah, you can, I'm pretty sure you can imprint on them. I did start on Evolve too, so this is like a huge change for me. Huge quality of life change. Really enjoy. So that would be darker. During the what? The stream changes from the vertical version to the horizontal version? Well, I do have two YouTube streams. There is a vertical and a horizontal. Are you sure you didn't, like, click on the other one by accident? Because it's two completely different streams that go to different sections of YouTube. I don't think I could make horizontal stream for the Reels section. And vice versa. I don't know that I could stream vertically as a normal stream. don't really know how that works, to be honest. Okay. Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-da-dum. Yeah, some babies don't have, or some dinos don't have babies. Gigas don't have babies? Wild babies? And the carcass. Yeah, that would be a little bit overpowered, perhaps. Imagine you find a Giga first thing. Well, I mean, it would be hard to get the babies, though. Because they're not as likely to die fighting something else, like a trike or, you know, a Carno or something. So I feel like it'd be harder to obtain a baby. Okay. Now I need a highlight color. And I think it's gonna be that. Doo-doo-doo. You only see one stream on YouTube? Yeah, it's showing for me that both of them are live. The horizontal and the vertical. I don't know. No idea. Oh, okay. So that one isn't separated, right? That does make sense. Oh, okay, that one's not separated either. Right. That one is separated. I feel like somehow I didn't do this quite right. You saw they added the Karka to Ascended? Yeah, no, that is new. I'm pretty sure. Because I don't remember that either in Evolved. Sounds super overpowered to you. Yeah, it stacks damage multipliers with stuff. I'm pretty sure I haven't run around on one yet, but they definitely do seem quite powerful. Yeah, maybe like that. It was in late evolved? Oh, was it? Last time you played was 2022 on Fjordur. Ooh, I never did play on Fjordur. I mostly played the mobile version because I didn't have a PC when I first got into Ark. So I only had the island. And then when I did get a PC, I played a little bit of the island because that's what I was used to, and a tiny bit of Rag. But then I started playing with Scarlet recently, and we did Ragnarok, we did a little bit of Val, and we're gonna be doing some what's it called? What's the Greek one called? Astraeus. We're gonna be doing some of that one soon too. They spawn in the same place as Gigas? Oh, the Karkas? Okay, now in theory. Ah, wrong color. Okay, hold on, not quite done yet. I just need to make sure that the cross sections are isolated so that I can just color drop. Just to make it easier on myself. Okay. Ba-dum-bum. So now it should be isolated. So I can just color drop to add the highlight. And then these should be isolated too. Oh. Doot, doot, doot. Okie dokie, almost. Oh. Oh. No. Okay. There we go. We've got the highlight for that part done. And then I kind of want to try to do the squiggly pattern. Essence of squiggle at least, because it's got like a can I, if I make my brush 4 pixels just to maybe make this go a little faster. And then, right, because inventory is going to be spaced there. So in theory, okay, it's a little hard to line it up. I maybe should have done this on a different layer, so I could have copied it. But I feel like I'm a little bit in too deep now. I feel like I'm a little too committed. Nope. Nope. Yep. Oh. Okay. I feel like I'm like fighting with the program, right? Oh, that was right. Oof. Okay. Oh. No. 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 Definitely fighting with the program right now. There. Oh. Okay, welcome back from the ad. Let's see. Fjordur was a great map in your opinion? Wait, it had multiple dimensions? The different realms found in Nordic mythology? Ooh. Oh, and they had the Maywings. I've always wanted to try a Maywing. Yeah, Fjordur looked great, but I think when I knew about Fjordur, like, for the first time, it was still a mod. I don't think it was official at that point yet. Or not official, but, like, released by Wildcard as well. You hope they bring in Crystal Islands? Ooh, yeah, because there's, like, a Crystal Wyvern someone mentioned before, which I didn't know was a thing. Okay. I'm going to copy, paste. Oh no. Is it too thick? Hold on. It is a little too thick, I think. Let me delete the extra. Oh, it would cut off the line a little bit. I wanted it to be top and bottom, though. Ooh. Guarding asses. You could travel to Asgard? Oh. Yeah, it just barely doesn't fit. And I maybe should have done this on a different layer. Okay, so erase this. And then... yeah, that doesn't really fit. It might just have to only be on the top. Oh, each wyvern had its own egg trench in Fjordur? I've just pressed my sippy button as though I'm using my normal model. Oops. Okay. So that kind of works a little bit. So that's the background, and I can just change this color pretty easily. So maybe I'm kind of like, I've been contemplating whether I want the background to be the color of the shulker, like the inside, but I kind of hate that shade of yellow-green. So I think I'm gonna make it like a light purple or a dark purple instead. Like, what if I... Oh wait, that's so pretty! That's really cute. I'm gonna save this and see just how it looks in world before I get too into the details. Okay. Reload these textures. Okay, so I need to make a little spot, like a box for the text. And then I do wish that the inventory banner could have been 1 pixel shorter, but then it wouldn't line up right, because it's a little awkward. It's just a little awkward. You may not have a place called Asgard there, but you have Rosengard and Malmo. Did I say that right? Which is just like heaven. That's cool. Okay. Oh, you know what? I could maybe do the pattern but littler. Right here. Well, I don't want to get too carried away with that part actually, because I do want to do the vines and stuff. Yeah, I feel like I'm not convinced about the banner. Honestly, I'm not convinced about it being separate. I really liked the concept, but I'm kind of not vibing with it. I kinda, sorta. Kinda, sorta. Oh! I forgot my pixels was still set to 4. Okay. I kind of sort of want to fill it in, I think. So, just gonna do that. And then I think that would fix my problem with the, oh, what's it called? With the little inventory banner thingy. I think that would fix it. Okay, let me just do that, and then fill that, fill that, fill that. Now it's all together. Now the banner does have a spot. Yeah, I know that they give a different sound. I just don't know what sound they give. I only know a few of the accent effects. The little thingies. I only took French, so I know what the French ones do. And that's about it. Okay, so why do I feel like that's still lined up a little weird? Probably because this is the only texture of this exact size. Or is it? Wait a second, no it's not. I think I can move it down 1. I'm gonna try moving it down 1. Yeah, I think that's where it's supposed to be. I don't know how it ended up a little higher. But I'm going to get this in and see if that lines up right. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, the gap was just too little, I think. So I may as well do without it. Especially too, because if you're considering the shulker box, when it opens, you're probably looking at the bottom. Not like the whole thing. There wouldn't be stuff hanging upside down, you know? No, I can't move the banner down because why is the text not 1 pixel lower? That's actually so stupid. And I did line that up right. Why would the inventory text not be centered to the middle? Why? Oh, Minecraft, you really annoy me sometimes. Oh, because the banner's nice and centered right here. But then the text is touching the top. What about... Like, what about creative mode? Oh, yeah, because there wasn't inventory in the middle. It's really annoying. Okay. Well, I guess it's going back down by 1. Or, no, back up by 1. I do not like that. Just gonna have to live with it, I guess. Alright. And then there's also not as much space down here for the pattern. And then 3, 2? No, 3 and 3. Okay, so that is centered. And it starts 4 to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it starts here. Okay. And then honestly, I think I'm gonna do this on a different layer. That way I can move it. I think that's probably smarter. Okay. So it's meant to be like a little wavy do. But I think it'll either have to be like a little one like this, which might be just too busy. Especially when compared to how big it is up here. Oh. But it's not big enough to do like a little oh no. Okay, there. Jeez. Like, there's not enough space to do it here. I don't think. Right? Like, if that's the upper... And then... 1, 2, 3, 4. Or if I move it up, then it would be touching the bottom of that. I don't know how much of a vibe with that. Hi, Ark. How you doing? It's good to see you. Yeah, don't... Ooh. There's no winning. There's no real winning, I feel, when it comes to Minecraft textures. Okay, this is infinitely easier to do just pixel by pixel instead of trying to use the sized brush. This is a lot easier. Okay. I am gonna carry it across and we'll just see how I feel about it. Scientifically proven that green dinosaurs are cute. Oh, you're so right. So true, Ark. So true. Okay. I've learned that the shulker texture is actually different from the chests and barrels. The chests and barrels all use the generic 54 texture, and they just split it in the middle weird and then mash it together. So that's gonna be fun. Trying to figure out how to make that happen. But at least I can have a special shulker box inventory texture. I really wanted to be able to do the ender chest too. Like, if the barrel was the same as the chest, fine. But I wanted the ender chest and the shulker to be different. But the ender chest is the same. How do you have such a visually different box look exactly the same on the inside? Okay, it feels like I've been doing this for quite a while. Am I anywhere near the edge yet? I feel like I must be, surely. Okay, here we go. I was like, the texture can't be this big. Okay. Oh, wait, this is still smaller. This is 2x2, not 4x4. And then is it weird if it blends into the shadow on the bottom, do you think? I don't know. I don't know. I just wish that I could do the size that I did on the top part on the bottom, but I don't think I can make the texture bigger. Or can I? Can I make the texture bigger? If I copy this and I put it where it should go, which is okay, I'll just put it here so that I can try again. because it needs to be here. And then I would need... this to be here. I don't know if I actually can make it longer or not. Bum, bum, bum. Oh wait, did one of the squares get cut off? Oh, it did. This isn't sent. Oh, that's not placed right. Better if I keep it blank on the bottom? It might be. Like, I do agree that this little one too noisy, but suppose unless, what if I did? Just because, like, the shulker box itself has this design on all of the sides. Like, it's on the top, the bottom, left and right. Oh, I could center it here, though. I'm gonna do that. Spiritually, that is the bottom. Okay. And then I do need to get, like, the vines and the moss and the grass. So let's just... I'm gonna merge that. I'm gonna try to merge most of this, actually. Okay. I will copy this. And then... okay. This, I feel, could maybe... yeah, go there. And then... I need the vines. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, I forgot they had the texture. Yep, I forgot about that. Just gotta erase these for a moment. It's already 2 a.m. Oh no. You should probably get going to bed soon then. Oh, these are right next to the leaf. Okay. There. Thank you for the stream. Good night, Sinclair. Thank you for, or Sinister Claire. Thank you for being here. I hope you had a great time and sweet dreams. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Okay, do. Okay, I don't know about the sunflowers. I don't need that. I don't need that. I do want this. Maybe. Your bedtime isn't until 7 a.m. Oh gosh. Maybe this one will go up here. Perhaps. And then I got some grass here. Usually go to bed at 10 a.m. Then you don't have time for Death Stranding 2 gaming. I hope you're getting enough rest, Emmy. Ah. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Doo-doo-doo. Ba-da-da-dum. Okay, honestly, that's probably enough. Like, I don't know how I'm feeling about the top part. Like, honestly? I think... Oh! Wrong layer. Okay. Honestly, I think I might remove that and just have it be down here. Okay. And then let's go ahead and see how it's looking. Okay. All right, T. Okay. I think it's working. I do still need to do something about the shulker box text here. But other than that, it is looking pretty decent. Okay. Not quite sure exactly what to do. I don't think I want to do another little flag, but I could do it like a tab, perhaps. Like if I... Like if I do like a tab, and it goes, the text goes to here, so it needs to go like here. And then it goes 2, 3 in this square. It goes partly. It should just go to the end of this, maybe? Like that. And then I can fill that in. And then I can... That's not the right color. Oh, that was a big squeak. And do that. It's a little weird. It's a little awkward. Just a bit. Maybe this one does get to have a highlight. And then maybe for this one, I will remove the pattern that's here. Just so it doesn't like collide with it weirdly, you know? Maybe I can try that. And we'll see how we like it. Okay. See, that fits. I do feel like maybe it doesn't need to go all the way to the bottom. I was kind of thinking of it as like a little tab sticking up. But maybe maybe instead it can go a couple pixels up. Oh, that's the wrong layer. It can go 1, 2. Let's see, 1, 2, maybe 3 pixels up, and then I'll save it. Do 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 do. Ah, I don't want you to be full screen. Okay, now I need to make it go down by 1. Okay. And we get this color, go bop. We get this color, go bop. We get this color, fill it in. Okay. Now, in theory, that should be good. Do 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 do. Alrighty. There we go. That's even. Lovely. Okay. I think I like it. I think I'm good with it. For now, at least. At least for now. I do like this. It's different, and that's what matters. This... this definitely, I need to work on. I am glad I did this, though, because then I can see exactly, like, where it cuts off weird. So, that'll be helpful. But I do think I am going to leave it here for today. I have no idea how long I've been streaming, but the migraine pain is actually coming back. So, I'm going to call it here for today. I hope you all enjoyed the 2 textures I made today. We got the smithing table done, and we got the shulker box done. Obviously, I might do some, like, finishing touches, changes, whatever, here or there to any of them. So I guess none of them are done, but they're done enough. So, 2 textures today. That's really good progress. That's way more progress than we made last time, when all I did was make pumpkin faces. So, for a completely different texture pack. So, good progress, but I am gonna leave you guys here for today. Here's a raid message for you guys to copy. Send that to whoever we end up raiding, and I will see you all on Friday, Sprouts. Good night, everybody. Get well soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.